So I would submit to you that not only should you not talk to anyone else about it, but the number one individuals that you should not talk to would be law enforcement. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to tell them, fuck you, I want a lawyer. That might be what you're thinking. That might be an appropriate response given the insanity of how law enforcement acts and treats accused. But act like an innocent person that you are. Okay, tell them, hey, I'd love to talk with you, but my attorney has said that he's the one that needs to be present for any of those discussions. So let me collect your information. Let me get in touch with my attorney, and he will reach out to you to have that conversation, because he says now that I'm represented, I'm not supposed to talk to you guys without him present. Okay? Now, you don't have to use those words. You can use your own words. And if you think police are going to show up and talk to you, you should probably practice it a lot. If you think people are going to show up and ask you questions, maybe from DHS, I want you to treat them like law enforcement, just like police. Okay. So not only do you have to deal with a lot of these cases, DHS, in my opinion, one of the least competent government agencies in the state of Oklahoma, just utterly bankrupt. Soulless human beings that should be drummed out of public service for the most part. They are to be treated just like those SOBs that already think you're guilty and know nothing about your case. Because they are conditioned and trained and taught just like law enforcement and how to see and view these cases. And it's that you're guilty. And they really don't care what you have to say unless you're confessing to something, or what you have to say helps them put you in prison. So the number one mistake, talking to the cops. Trying to tell your side of the story, correct the record, so to speak, and to best position yourself for not being charged. If you want to talk to someone and tell your story, that's what I'm here for. That's what your lawyer's for. Use them and not the police to set you free. Because the police aren't in the setting people free business. They're in the putting people in prison business. All right, guys.